Next leg of our trip, we reserved a spot at the Freemont Indian State Park, Utah State Park, at the Sam Stowe Campground. It's a great little campground just right off of Interstate 70. Had full hookups, electric water and sewer. It's a pretty small little campground. We were able to hike through several trails. They have lots of petroglyphs. The museum is great, has lots of artifacts, and tells a lot about the story of how it was found during the construction of I-70. We're at the Fremont Indian State Park in Utah, which is really cool. It's right off of I-70, so if you hear traffic in the background, that's what it is. There's all kinds of petroglyphs and things up here. We're up near one called the Sheep Shelter. It's pretty cool. You hike up, there's this little bluff, and it's actually on the inside. I'll show you a picture I got with the GoPro holding it through the bars, but it's on the inside, and they have a mirror so you can kind of see it. So now we are on our way to another petroglyph site called the Cave of 100 Hands. It's one that the ranger at the visitor center recommended, said if you only have a few minutes that this one was a good one. But apparently we have to, the trail takes us underneath I-70. And so what's really interesting is this whole area, they kind of discovered it. So I-70 came through here in this part of Utah, was under construction 1983, and that's when they kind of found all this stuff. Unfortunately, I mean, you know, the laws protecting those kind of ancient sites weren't the same as they are today.
Yeah.
And so there were definitely some of it was destroyed for sure. Yeah. There was a place called, what was it, the five finger mound or something like that. It was mostly dirt, not rock, and unfortunately a lot of that was bulldozed and used as fill for the interstate to bring it up and everything.
Yeah,
so
sad.
But the excavation that they were able to do before they did that, they've got it all in the museum, and they've really tried to preserve as much. And like some of the stuff in there was amazing. There was a full big large pot, for example, that they said they found in one of the pit buildings there and stuff. So really neat.
Yeah, so they've tried to preserve as much as they can, and they've turned it into a state park.
Right.
It's got a nice little picnic area right off of the interstate, you know, if you just passing through to picnic. But there's a lot to offer here.
Really cool place. It was on our way, and so I picked it. Glad we did.
Yeah. So we have had a great time at Fremont Indian State Park. We got here this afternoon. We had plenty of time to like see several things. We had a very late lunch, and we're now back at the camper because the wind is picking up. They're calling for rain at any moment, and I think that's going to continue throughout the night, which I don't mind at all because I sleep really good in the rain in the camper. And so we're just going to enjoy this evening, take some showers, eat a light dinner, and maybe start a new audiobook. So Chris is outside getting everything hooked up and secured while I sit here drinking my coffee. I've already got everything done inside, batten down the hatches, so we are ready to travel. And this morning was great because we were able to take it slow. We have a short travel day today because we're headed to Bryce. So I was able to make breakfast, and we were able to watch church and just take it easy. So we're excited for today. We're not sure what we're heading into. It could be freezing rain. It could be snow. There's weather ahead. So we'll just have to wait and see.
All right. So on our way from Freemont Indian State Park, we took a side trip on our way to Bryce Canyon to Cedar Breaks National Monument. And Cedar Breaks is a lot like Bryce in that it has a lot of hoodoos and that kind of thing, but it's at higher elevation. It's closer to 10,000 feet. And so the rain that we had before in the night was snow up on top of the mountain at Cedar Breaks. And so we knew that going in, but I was watching the weather, watching the road conditions, and it looked like we were going to be able to do it. So we took the detour, took Highway 143, went up to Cedar Breaks, and it was epic. Just the drive was amazing, seeing the yellow aspens, the green evergreen trees, and then the white snow all over them. It was really, really beautiful. Unfortunately, I mean, the Cedar Breaks was open. We were able to go there. It was pretty crowded, to be honest, and so we went to one stop on the north viewpoint, and but all the others were so crowded, and with us carrying the trailer, pulling the trailer, there really wasn't a lot of room for us to get in and out. So we continued on, got to Bryce, and got to our campsite.